Have you ever wondered why we don't find any skin or seeds of tomatoes when we dine in any star hotels? And it looks very neatly diced without skin, and it holds on to its shapes also like this because they use a technique called concassé. It's concassing tomatoes. It is a technique of cutting the tomatoes where the skin and the seeds of the tomatoes will be removed. So let's see how it's made. Uh, Before that, let me just run you through the technique. So these tomatoes will be cut and will be blanched in hot water, and then it will be submerged in the ice. So we want the stiff tomatoes, we don't want completely ripe, and it should hold its shape while it is blanched in hot water. So I have taken few stiff strong tomatoes. At the beginning I need to cut the core, so let me show how it's done. So let's cut the top. I don't want to cut it too deep, I just want to go just slightly in and not to make a big hole or a dent so that the water gets submerged in the tomatoes. So it's like this, and then I am going to mark a X, one slit, not too deep, just so that the skin actually gets completely wet when we put it in a hot water. So let's see how it is done. I have got boiling water ready here, and this is the ice bath, and I have already cut my tomatoes. So I'm going to drop this. This should not be soaked for more than a minute. Minute 2 is too much at times. You have to be very vigilant. 30 to 45 seconds is more than enough. 1 is for a safer side because these tomatoes are slightly bigger. So I'm going to drop this. We are going to keep it submerged for 2 to 3 minutes. 5 minutes is good. If you are going to use it after a while, you can let it sit even for 30 minutes. It really doesn't affect the texture of the tomatoes, but this will stop cooking the tomatoes, and the skin is now completely cooked, pretty much blanched. So when I try to peel it, as you can see, this is how it cleanly comes out. If we blanch it more than a minute, I might have a oozing tomato. So now you can see it is very clean. It will come very easily for me to dice, and I can manipulate it however I want. This tomato has been submerged now for more than 10 minutes. You will see how easily it comes out. So when I peel it, the skin peels off very easily. I'm going to proceed and continue to cut it and dice it the way I had marked earlier, the X mark. So I'm going to hold it for my grip, and I'm going to cut it straight inside in between the seeds and pulp. So now you can see the seeds are all out, and easily the water isn't oozing out. So this is still holding on to its shape, and it is easy. I can now slice it the way I want, I can julienne it, or like I can dice it. I can even puree it completely because there is no seeds, absolutely no seeds. I can use this for stews, soups, as if I'm making any biryani, just the tomato puree or the tomato sauce. Even this can be used to prepare ketchups, even if you want to use it for garnishing your pizza. So it is a multi-purpose way that deskinning this is gonna help you. This can be pureed and stored in the refrigerator for 2 weeks, and even frozen for almost for a month. It is not going to spoil. The quality of it will not be spoiled if you freeze it. If it is refrigerated, it is better to use as soon as possible. These peels is not going to waste. We are going to use this. I am going to use this to prepare the vegetable stock, which I will be posting my next video very soon. So I am going to use this. So the skins and the seeds, everything will be going there. So you can see me what I would do with these in my next video. So now I'm going to dice this. Because the tomatoes were not completely right, so it's still holding on to shape, so I can slice however thin I want, I can slice however thick I want. You can see now I have completely sliced it thin, I have completely sliced it thick, so you can manipulate however you want it. It can be decorated anywhere you want it to. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to Charyas Kitchen for more updates, more tips and tricks. Thank you.